Bienvenidos. Hoy es día 13 de Chile. Hoy era interesante por couple razones. Primero, the Spanish teacher, their Spanish class is the equivalent of English class in the United States. So, literature and all that nonsense. So they have like this sub, but she works there often. So I don't know if she's really a sub. But anyway, what was happening was she wouldn't let me use my cell phone. And everyone uses their phone in class. But some teachers, are good teachers and they crack down on that. And she happened to be one of those. And that was kind of rough. Because I was in the middle of telling a story about same teacher from earlier. So, that was rough. So I just sat there. I was in like the front of the classroom, right? That's where I sit. And the teacher, she's like, ¿Estás escuchando? And I'm like, no. Because simply put, I was not listening. I didn't care much for the class because, I'm not taking the class for a grade. And she was a sub and she's talking about like elements of theater, which is something you cover freshman year at Ignatius in Chicago. So not only am I not learning anything, but it's extremely boring. I'm not learning anything. It's not really improving my language skills either by listening, because she's just talking it from a slide. So I can read Spanish just fine, and I'm really here to learn spoken Spanish. But if you're reading from a slide, I'm not learning anything but the same shit I've learned already. So that's that. Very close to fighting a teacher for the first time because she just had a problem with me having my phone for no reason. Yeah, crazy how that works. People don't respect the exchange student, I guess. Next, I got absolutely pranked after school today because what happened was, friend said that, or the host, his name's Gaspar. Gaspar said that we would be going to home right after he turns in a homework assignment. But by turning in a homework assignment, he meant completing a homework assignment. And the assignment to complete was finishing a shelf that they were building in their woodshop class. Kind of interesting, but didn't want to stay an hour after school. And after he finished his shelf with his group mates, they went to the lab to correct the test. So I got double pranked there. So I got home like an hour 30 later than I wanted to. But it's all good. I'm still alive. Which brings me to the next thing, which is that, sorry if I'm tired, just worked out. Chile and Ecuador are playing right now in soccer, of course, because it's the only sport in Latin America, and very intense. A lot of fouls. The Chilean goalie deserves a red card for fouling twice. They have to go through the video review one time for that, which is kind of ridiculous because he blatantly fouled from behind one time, which resulted in a penalty, which resulted in a goal because soccer's like that sometimes. But I don't normally watch soccer, but it's because I'm in South America that the circumstances have changed a little bit, and that's good. So they sell stuff at their school during like whenever basically, and it really helped me to realize that there's honestly a super low cost of living in Chile. Like they had this like giant muffin, like the ones that you'd see at Ignatius. And they were equivalent to like $1, which are like $2.25 at Ignatius. And even though Ignatius rips off the muffin price, is probably one of the most justifiable high prices that they have. So it's crazy seeing how it's very cheap here, and everything's pretty cheap. They have these candy bar that's like a Kit Kat, and you can probably buy 10 of them for the equivalent of $1 in the United States. So crazy how that works. The low cost of living thing's pretty cool. I feel like it's going to be a lot harder for Gaspar to adjust when it comes to the United States because of just everything they do differently in general. But it's all good here. Just getting through. And lastly, this has been happening since day one of Chile, but suddenly my digestive system has been in overdrive since I've gotten here. Like the amount of times I've gone to the bathroom probably increased by 50%, which is insane for a trip to Chile. I don't think being in South America accelerates the excretory and digestive systems, but here we are. That's all for today. I have a Cerberus project in 2 days, so I haven't decided how I'm gonna download the videos yet. Either I'll do it one a day and hope that the internet's not shitty, which it probably will be, so it might come like 7 videos in one day, maybe 8 including that day that I get back. Yeah, that's probably the most likely option of what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go dark for a week for the 3 people, maybe 4 who watch these. So that's all. This is day 13 of Chile, and adios. Have a fantastically, terribly great day. Love you all. Thank you. Goodbye.